Hey guys, what's up? My name is Cress and welcome back to Toukiden 2. So I've got a little story to tell. So I did some off-screen stuff and I ended up finding a barrier stone that I forgot about. I didn't see and collect. So that happened. And yeah, so it was like around it was this barrier stone right here that I missed. And turns out as I was fighting the thing, I kept getting like hit and punched, and I just thought it was some random Oni, you know. But it turns out it was the Petros, for the one quest, this one right here. So that was a surprise. The Petros found me, and well, after purifying the barrier stone, I decided to actually focus on the Petros because I was already in a fight with it anyway. But then it teleported magically. It kind of phased into the wall a little bit, and then it teleported back to its starting location. So then I had to start the fight all over again because it regained its health. So I just went to do that. Guinea pigs are squealing. So I completed this quest, so we gotta turn that in. But I do promise we'll do story stuff. Who's doing that? Hazel flipped over her house. Give me a second. Magic. What are you doing? Guinea pigs, I swear. They're a bunch of little children you gotta take care of. I think it was Magic who was squealing. She just wanted to go get some water. I think she wanted to make her presence known. Anyway, yeah, so we'll go turn in that quest and then we'll do story. I feel like maybe since we're there, we'll see if that's a Tenko nearby. Because that'll be fun. You know. At least for me, it'd be nice to get a secondary Tenko. Is ours currently here? Yeah. We'll go ahead and take our Tenko out. Oh, I also did, oh my god. I also did another ruin. Or did I tell? I don't know. Well, I did a ruin. I don't know if I said that I did before. But I did a ruin, and I totally did not, go to the Shrine Maiden over there and make it so I can get minimum more easily. It ran out as soon as I went into the ruin. So I didn't really get any minima. I did the Age of Honor ruin. Again, I don't remember if I've said this before. I didn't write it down in my notes, but I know I did it at some point, so I did that. There's that. So let's go ahead and turn the quest. We'll be back, Benizuki, I swear. We'll be back. Also, yeah, I got these pants because Petros, I fought the Petros, so I got all the items that I needed for the pants because I liked the look of them. I also got new swords as well. So no longer have the poison one. So that's my little update for you guys today. Go ahead to the manor. Or was it that way? It was some barrier stone. It was a barrier stone I forgot about. It wasn't a main barrier stone or anything, that'd be a story mission for those, and we already got the Age of Wars. I think there's just Grace and Yor left. But I think, yeah, Grace is the one there, and I think Yor's up top. Oh yeah, it's still, that's the one. So we're gonna have to go down the windy path, because going the other way means perhaps certain death due to exposure, so we're just going to ignore that. But I've got exciting news for you guys, though. I am done with final. Okay, well, I have a test still, but other than, oh shit, where am I going? Other than that, I'm done with finals. I finished my projects, turned in everything online. I still just have the quiz test thingy. First test for the term. When you're an art student, you really don't take tests, so it's weird when you do. So, I've only opened one of the textbooks once, but that's because all the assignments were on the other textbook that we were using. Hey, buddy, nice to see you again. If I ever need to fight a Petros, I know where to find one, though of course I can just do the expedition things and fight you there. But yeah, so I finally have free time again. I'm gonna be working, a lot at work. At least, shit, I'm going up here again. At least because of, I am going to be working a lot less at work next term because I'm going to be at school a hell of a lot more. So he's just like scheduled me a lot. So I get a lot of hours before I can only work like 1 day a week, which I'm not a fan of, but I didn't want to quit. And he didn't really want me to quit, or at least he said, nah, you don't need to quit, it's fine. I don't know. I wasn't like actively saying that I was quitting, so I don't think he was trying too hard because he already knew I didn't want to quit. You know, stuff like that. I love my job. Most of the time. Sometimes people are like, it's still you're still dealing with customers. Whenever that happens, it's going to be a pain in the butt. A lot of times, you're just going to get people that, oh, shit. Right, you're over there. Well, I can't help you. I'm across the way and I'm not allowed to help you. Oh. What? Okay, I guess it just appeared here. That's fine. That works for me, I suppose. I don't know who I'm fighting right now, but whatever. I'm fighting R-Wings and Razatilians. Like, I thought these guys were the ones that were punching me, not the Petros. Because I just did not see the Petros for the life of me. I just couldn't see the Petros. And I just was too focused on trying to defeat the mini-boss that I just didn't notice the goddamn Petros there. Anyway, I think these might be Earth Elemental weapons. I believe so. I believe they're Earth. Or they have or they don't have any element attributed to them, but I believe they're Earth. Alright, thanks. I guess you can waste your abilities because, I mean, we're not going to fight a boss or anything today. Hope not. I mean, we'll later, but that'll be back at the village. If we do, I don't know. Whatever the story mission entails. We still need to kill the rest of these guys. I didn't think it would spawn up here. That's so weird. But unfortunately, it's a human and not a Tenko. So I'm a little bit disappointed. But I guess they can travel with us for a while. I just wish the stupid mini bosses weren't here too. You're doing a good job. Oh. I just wanted to thank you, but I guess not. How's it going in here? Going good? We done yet? Nope, there's still one more. Oh, no. Thanks. No thanks. I don't like you that way. Can you die? Thank you. Really hoping you were Tenko. I feel like I was running into them like left and right when shit, now I gotta see where I'm at. Out here, go. Right, we gotta go down. We gotta go through here. I feel like in my first playthrough I was running into, you know, Tenkos left and right. Because I got my, like, 7 pretty quickly. Here, I mean, sure, I'm not avidly, you know, trying or anything, but, you know, it'd be nice to run into another one. At least, you know, so my Tenko has a partner. Because it never sees the original Tenko, because that's just not a thing. Oh yeah, I think I picked up another crest too, when I was doing my little off-screen stuff. There's no, like, tablets or anything, so you're good on that. It was just, like, the quest, the crest, and then that quest, Petros. Fun time. It still was really, like, it was funny, but it was super weird when it teleported. Just because, like, it barely moved into the wall, then it was just like, nope, I'm out of here. Hey, dude, we defeated the Petros. You return. That Oni horn, I see it in your hands, too. You have done it, taking the vengeance I so desired. I am at a loss for words, that someone should appear and answer my prayers. Now, my previous master can rest in peace. You risked your life to do this thing for me. I shall repay your deeds with loyalty of my own. I will now serve you. Aw, thanks. By my honor, I shall defend you. Thank you! You gonna defend me right now against that thing? Not really, because I'm probably not going to use you. I think you're a defensive Minima, and I don't really care too much. No, let's go over there so I can teleport back, because I want to go home. We've done our deeds for today. What other quests are we doing right now? No, we still gotta defeat a damn Scorpio Call and obtain the Minima. Yeah, okay. One of those is not happening. Still think it's Miyamoto. I still don't think I pick up Miyamoto, but I don't know. I have a feeling that he would be like an Age of Honor minimum, because that's what the quest is being, but I just never picked him up in my first playthrough, no matter what I did. It was literally the only quest that I didn't complete. I kind of miss my female character though. She was beautiful. I had to do a performance thing for my class because performance art is a thing. I don't like performance art, but it's a thing. So I had to do it, and so we needed it to be recorded. And I saw myself in it. I'm just like, that's what I look like to other people? Oh my god, I look terrible. Like, I looked terrible. I'm just like, I feel bad for people that have to look at me. It was mainly because, like, it was profile view, and honestly, for profile view, that's my worst angle. Like, that is my worst angle. Do not look at me from profile view, and if you don't know what profile view is, it's just the side of your face. Like, front view, good. Profile view, vomit worthy. It's just no. No. And usually that's a really good view for people, but for me it's not. It is not. I have a German nose, and if you don't know, Germans have big noses. And on females, at least for me, I don't like big noses. I at least really don't like it on me. I notice noses a lot because that's the one thing that I'm like really self-conscious about. And so I'm always looking at people's noses. And don't think I'm weird, because I know you all, if there's something you're self-conscious about, you always, unless it's like, you know, an area you can't see on people, obviously, you're always looking at other people and seeing if it's like, say, you don't like your ears. You're always looking at other people's ears. You're like, oh, their ears are so much smaller, or their ears are so much cuter than mine. That kind of stuff, you know? So I'm just like, my nose is not good for profile views. It is just like, it is like Pinocchio nose, you know? Like, it's not pointy, it's just like, it's there. It is there. And you're not gonna not see it. I think we didn't have anything else to do in town. I did not hit X, but okay. I just hit circle to exit out of the menu, and it also registered as X. Alright, that's fine. Chris, you're back. It's rare to find a samurai here. Is something going on? I'm afraid so. The Sacred Shrine Man has issued an order. We are to unify the residential areas of the insiders and outsiders. We are to reposition everyone so that we can all fit beneath the barrier. That's a pretty bold plan. Good for her. People are already responding negatively, however. There have been a number of fights already, and the conflict will only spread. We samurai have no problem with it. Indeed, it is good news for us, being able to live inside the barrier. However, I'm not sure the guards contain the internal conflict. Yakumo is trying to keep them under control. He will not do so easily, however. This is the result of a feud that has gone on for far too long. It is now rooted deep. There are going to be talks tomorrow between the samurai and the guards in order to try and resolve this. Yakumo and Toya will shake hands before Lady Kaguya and attempt to diffuse some of the tension. I was just discussing our participation with Toya. I hate to say it, but the thought of having to shake his hand makes me sick. You agree with me, Machina user? I don't think you're serious. He isn't a bad guy, or you're right. I'm not going to agree with him because he is looking out for his people. He's still he is a good leader. He has some bad views, mind you, and he's not the best that there could be for the village, but he does know how to lead his people, his guards. He's a caring individual. And yeah, I also don't want to agree with the fact that he is a bad guy, because he's not a great guy. Nobody's perfect. I don't think he's serious. I don't think he necessarily hates Yakumo. I think he finds him annoying more than anything. But I think they've been around long enough that they kind of understand each other in a way. So I don't think you're serious. We'll see about that. Even so you have to go, Toya. You're responsible for the lives of all the outsiders. Who else can possibly lead them? Benizuki. Benizuki, if you are willing to go so far for this, very well. I will take part. If this can really bring peace to the outsiders, so be it. Jeez, that's a lot of dots. Alright, you guys don't need to be so goddamn silent. I wonder what lines are like. Maybe we should voice that. And not voice the rest. I wonder what their decision making is. Chris, my apologies for bringing this up just after you returned, but will you take a look around and see how everyone is doing? You need only talk to them, just help to stop the conflict from spreading. I'm going to do the same. I'll be counting on your aid. Okay, I guess we can do that. That doesn't sound too hard. Talk to various people. Is there like... Oh, I guess there is. I was like, oh, I can talk to all these people here. Hi, Gwen! I can't imagine that everyone living together is so hard. Just like I live here with you. Yeah, we're just part of a different kind of group of people, Gwen. That's just how it is. Hey, you. Living with the outsiders? I can never accept that. Think of everything the outsiders did during the chaos of the awakening. Just what is Lady Kaguyas thinking? Alright, so that's not helpful. Hey, old boss man! What's this? Out on patrol? Unification of the residential areas. An easy idea to understand, but this is all too sudden. I can't see this having good results. Be careful, Chris. That said, these pains might be required. I like how he cares. Like, he actually still cares about you. He hasn't seen you in 10 years. But he's just like, be careful. And it's funny because in the first game, he really doesn't care about people much, you know. His personality comes across as that. But he actually cares about you here. Because you were like his top guy, his top man before, you know, he had disappeared. My best friend was attacked and killed by outsider bandits. Live with them? I'd rather see them completely cast out. Alright, there's no change in his mind. Hey Yakumo, I'm busy, what do you want? Lady Kaguyas has given her orders. The outsiders and insider residential areas are to be unified. I understand what she's aiming for, painfully so. However, the insiders are too resistant. That's all I can do to stop a full riot from breaking out. I got a new tattoo last week, and it's in that itchy peely stage. It's already peeled a lot, but it's still itchy, and like you can't actually scratch it. You have to like pat your arm. So if you ever hear me doing that, it's my arm. It's a really big tattoo, so I posted it on my Twitter. After it was finished, it took 5 hours, and it is actually of a Dracwing from this game. So it came out freaking badass, but it's very itchy. Especially because part of the wing is on my back and I can't see it all the time. And so when part of my back is itchy, I'm like, oh god, is that where my tattoo is? I don't know. So I have to pat and then... it sucks. Like, Kaguyas doesn't make things easy. I'll give her that. Yeah, I think she could have maybe eased into it a little bit. Kind of like, you know, I think maybe like being like, okay, we'll start introducing more insider-outsider activities and then ease into the whole idea of them living together. Just the sudden move is a little bit much, but we knew she was gonna do that, so she came up with the idea. It was bound to happen. Hey, it's you. Everyone is on the verge of violence. I wouldn't just wander around. I can take care of myself. Though I know you can handle yourself, thank you. Kaguya, for the sake of Dry Maiden, I'll try and do what she says. She is doing this for us. She is doing it for you. Living alongside the insiders, can we really do it? If it means we get to live beneath the barrier, I couldn't be happier. Still can't believe it. See, they seem happier than the guards do. Hello, what are you doing here? Patrolling? I see, thank you. What do you think I'm doing here? Outsiders and insiders, samurais and guards have been bound in a certain relationship for a long time. Relationship of taking advantage of each other for the sake of fighting Oni. Turning an exploitative relationship into one of trust so quickly isn't an easy thing to do. The guards are far more resistant to it. I get why the one dude who had his brother or his best friend killed is a little bit resistant. I don't get why the other guards are. I mean, you should want to save what little people you have left at this point. And you kind of can't blame the outsiders. Suddenly their whole world changed and only the insiders ever knew about the Oni, whereas the outsiders didn't and they couldn't do anything about it at the time. So, it makes sense. Hey, Toukiden. Hey, Chris. What's with the long face? Nobody wants to get together. The opposition between insiders and outsiders. I understand your feelings, but it's a bit more than we can handle. This is a new problem, after all. More than 1,000 years ago? This all started when people became afraid of the otherworldly powers held by our ancestors. Being able to talk with the dead and seeing bizarre creatures, but it's so fun! This led to our ancestors being banished from our villages, forming their own hidden villages. They were the Hidden Leaf Village. They were forced to live in secret while fighting the Oni. Here we are, 1,000 years later, more than enough time to ingrain hatred of outsiders into every insider. Not that this legitimizes the conflict. This village is still here because of the samurai. I've told you before about the Battle of Mahoroba, right? Fierce battle involving a horde of Oni pouring into Mahoroba from the west. As villages fell one after another, Mahoroba was the only one to survive. Do you know why? It's simple, really. Mahoroba was the only village where the insiders and outsiders were both active as slayers. In some other villages, they didn't even let the outsiders carry weapons for fears of attacks or riots. Mahoroba, however, had chosen to live alongside the samurai slayers. That's why they should be more, compassionate towards each other at this point, That's how we survived. One decision by our chief changed the entire fate of the village. Sakia. I'm gonna go with Sakia, that sounds more legit. Our previous chief, the hero who accepted the samurai and saved the village. A hero who now also slumbers beneath a grave marker. With her gone, this unrest cannot be easily resolved. She was your friend? Huh? Well, yes, she was. You could also pay your respects to her grave if you like. You mean the mass grave that everyone is buried under, I guess? I don't know. I'm guessing they're just kind of burned or sent to drift in the water. Or they get eaten. One of the two, I don't know. And then they just kind of put their name on the grave and that kind of thing. It's a mass grave. One giant stone. They can't put all the bodies down there. Sorry, I'm not going with you. I don't have the right. Sorry for taking up so much of your time. You should be in bed. What do you mean you don't have the right? You always have the right. You're our friend. Alright, time to visit the grave marker that everybody has. Though it would be nice if there's actually maybe some sort of writing on it. Just saying. Just a little bit, maybe story-related names like hers. There are large letters inscribed on the gravestone. Yeah, there sure are. Chief of Mahoroba, Sakia rests here. There's a mysterious stone here. You grave robber! I'm sorry about my guinea pigs. They are so darn crazy. Magic's going to get water. I swear she always makes those noises when she goes to get water. It's like she's just move out of the way, bitch. You obtained the memory stone. Okay. Alright. But I think we'll show the memory stone to the professor next episode. So I hope you guys enjoy this episode, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.